Good morning, coaster spotters. We are at Schwaben Park. Let's go with that pronunciation. And the reason we are here is for that. Wild Hilty. This is the whole reason I am here. And hopefully that is not a problem and it actually opens. Most of the rides don't open for another 45 minutes or so, so I'm not too worried about it. Park says a 9 o'clock opening, but I've seen that a lot of those 9 o'clock openings actually mean the park opens. Some attractions are open early, but only a few. So yeah, let's just start with this. This is done by Ride Engineers of Switzerland. If you are a longtime enthusiast, you'll know that Hersheypark announced a ride called Frequent Faller. Or I think they call it Turbulence. I think that's what the name was called. But it was a frequent faller model done by the same company who did the rides on top of the Stratosphere. And this is during the height of the financial fallout, the late 2000s. And the company said, we don't have enough money to actually do this ride. How about we give you one last car? And Hersheypark was like, no. And how about we see you? And then they never put the ride in, and then we've barely ever heard from that company again. I don't know if it even still exists. But this ride opened last year. Opened late in the season, but eventually opened. Again, hopefully this thing opens, because it is literally the only reason I am at this park. There's two other, there's a Zaire Forest, which looks kind of fun. And then there's, I think a Tivoli. I don't know. This is day 22. Or no, we're at day 23 of the European Mega Trip. This is going to be part one of 2 parks today, and I think I'm going to hit up a fair. Wasn't planning on it, but last night I saw on the coaster count that there's a fair, and oh, I see what happened. It didn't make it through the course. All right, hopefully that's not a problem. That would really suck if we don't get on this thing. Oh boy. Yeah, they're using a come along to actually winch it through the course. Ooh boy. It is a cold day today, so hopefully that opens up eventually. But it's Germany, so they should be on it. I also believe there's a powered bobsled thing, similar to what, yeah. Oh god, I was just listening to a parts in the loop, then they were talking about the park. Oh my god, I can't remember. Toverland, there we go. Toverland has it. My mind is turning to mush after 23 days. Alright, looks like we have a new indoor dark ride. That's fun. Alright, so while we wait for Wild Hilty to open, we'll hit up some of the credits and check out the rest of the park. I don't anticipating staying here for more than 2-3 hours. What the heck is that thing? Okay, we were riding that. I don't know what the hell that is, but we were riding that. It looks like a roller coaster, but it's not. It's a little bit slower than I was expecting. One of you's making a weird noise. I think it's this guy. Of course he's not facing me. There's that guy. And that guy. They're like, yeah, that guy's weird. Don't pay too much attention to him. He's weird. Alright, let's go get the cred. Yeah. As I said, look for part 2. That will be at Legoland, and I need to figure out how far it is, because I cannot remember. So, these are cute. What are these? Oh, they're little show scenes. Oh, and they have a little boat ride. Oh! We will totally ride that after we do the coaster. Alright, so Caterpillar Express. We went around about 4 times, 5 times, I don't know. Same model as San Diego, or San Antonio, which is what I thought it was. A fun little kiddie coaster. And of course, they don't just plop it down like America. They actually put some nice little, you're weaving through those trees and bushes, which is nice, It's not that hard to do, but most American parks just plop it down without any theming whatsoever, or anything. It's embarrassing. So, one and done, of course, but we are going to go do the Bob Cart because I'm really interested because I've never done one of those before. It seems like some of the smaller attractions are not going to open until 10. I don't even know if this log will open today. I don't think I'll be riding it. It is quite chilly today. It is like 13 degrees Celsius, which I have absolutely no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. And here is the Bob Cart. Very excited to do one of these finally. Here we go. Alright, let's give this thing a try. I always said we had a chance to do it to Overland, but the line was ridiculous. Alright, so that was fun. I had no idea that you actually controlled your speed yourself on those. I don't know if that's the case for all of them, but this one you'd have a throttle. You push forward and to go, just like the Alpine coaster. Oh, it's ice cream cone thing. Inside of a bear. A polar bear. That kind of makes sense. Alright, so Wild Hilty is opening in 5 minutes. So we are just going to wait for that because if I miss this Zaire, I don't give a rat's ass. But I do care about Wild Hilty, which was opened last year. And this one looks really good though. This has the same vehicle as basically. Alright, so those basically are the same vehicles as Verbolten and the former Crossrow at Beaucraft in New Jersey. And it's a quite long ride and it looks quite fun. That's weird how it goes up the hill after that little brake run. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh, the music is going. Here we go, the whole reason we're here. It's weird, it uses a pack and pinion lift hill, so you see all the teeth there, and onboard motors, which is an interesting way of doing it instead of a chain lift. I don't understand why you do that, but that's what they chose to do. That's why the lift hill is so slow.
Majd innen én megyek ott. Jó. Fölmész, végeztél?
Alright, so Wild Hilty, the roller coaster from Ride Engineers of Switzerland. A fun ride. You know what it feels like? It feels like a less intense, a really less intense, Zack spin. That doesn't invert. You get magnetic brake all through all the turns. So it's not that exciting, but it was still, I guess it was worth it. The thing is, right now in Germany, most of the parks are closed during the week, and this is one of the few parks that's actually open. So my list was kind of limited this final full week in Europe. So we're gonna give this one more try. I want to try the other side. I don't regret it. It was only 22 euros to get into this park, no parking fee, so that's not too bad. And it was a beautiful drive here. A lot of fun. So I love the soundtrack. That's awesome. As you can see, the lift is painfully slow. Like, painfully. So you can see it does get some cool rocking motions, but it's quite controlled. And wow, apparently showing up early was a very important thing. I'm gonna ride this thing a few times because obviously with that lift being that slow and only 4 passengers per go, this ride is going to have a line even with a very uncrowded park. And then we'll go ride whatever this coaster's called. But Wild Hilty, do I suggest coming all the way here? No, not at all. Not one bit. I do want to try the bigger model though, but I don't think it will be any different. I just think it will just... Do we? No. I don't... What's going on here? I feel like that should be interactive. I looked how it has different egg types. That's funny. So, keep theming. All right. So... That soundtrack will be in my head all day long, and it's a fun ride. You know, it's not amazing. It's not anything like, it's not going to blow you away amazing, but it's a fun ride. I don't know, unless they can figure a way to speed that lift up and get more capacity out of it. Like, I can't see any big park buying one, maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. The engineering behind it really is what kind of made me want to come and try it out, to be honest with you. If anything, that was the major factor for me visiting. Let's go ahead and check out this Zaire, which is actually just called Force One. So yeah, 2010. It's a ESC 535 from Zaire, of course, of Germany. And it looks like a heck of a lot of fun, so let's go finally take a ride. It actually looks a lot of fun. We'll ride it probably twice, once towards the front, once towards the back, and maybe a third time. I mean, it looks fun enough, to be honest with you. Alright, so Force One. You should call it Force One as in the child's first forceful coaster. Fun ride, good forces, tad bit of airtime on one hill, and a little rattly, but it was fun. I'm going to give it a third go. I love how the second half is like buried under these mounds of dirt, so that makes it really cool. Definitely. Yeah, fun. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look at this. This is put your kid in the seat and then pedal him around the Ferris wheel. That is awesome. This crazy little slide here. I just want to try pedaling this thing. I want to feel. Let's see here. Let's do this. Yeah, there you go. I'm moving the Ferris wheel. Mom gets exercise and kid has fun. Look at that. That's funny. And that's definitely not the only one. You have that one and that one. So, and that cool slide. Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, never in America. That's crazy. If your kids are bad, you can just keep them up there. Looks like it's got a gearing box and everything, maybe a restrictor, so it doesn't go crazy. Yeah, it does. That's smart. All right, so this is a nice, cute little German park. I like it. As I said, don't go out of your way for it. It worked out to do it with Legoland, which is about 2 hours from here. Lots of cool interactive stuff. We saw stuff like this, similar to this at Phantasialand, actually. So, animal exhibits, a couple of rides, you know, it's fun. It's cute. Huh. It's like a controlled teacup spin. And they have one of these that we did at Phantasialand. Really fun. So interesting enough, it is powered between the stations, but it's pedal the rest of the ride. You had to press a button. Of course, I don't know any German, so I didn't know that. The family laughed at me. They're like, idiot. So, this one's easy to do. We've only done one other pedal. It was at that French park, I think. Yeah, but I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it. And that one was really hard to do in the turns. This one is like it's really easy. So, there we go. Transportation talk with Alex. They have like 3 car rides. They have a tractor one, they have this antique one, and they have a like a Cadillac, or like a, yeah, it's like a Cadillac classic car one. Bumper boats, one of those little dinghy raft rides. I think we'll do that really quickly. Maybe the log one too. That said, I'm gonna bump it up till 11:30 departure. They go this 4.5 hours at Legoland. And considering I like just like looking at the exhibits, the coasters aren't too much there. Wild Mouse and your Dragon coaster type deal. I think it's a Zaire one though. And then I think a kiddie coaster. It's not like Legoland Denmark that has that cool drop track section. So, hi, Alex getting tired. Alright, that's enough from this thing. It's crazy, it has the same exact collision system as the powered ones. The powered electrocute you rail right there, yeah, you can touch that. Said I wanted to try to do that Ferris wheel thing. I think we are going to skip it. Oh, and the dinghy slide only has 1 drop. It's not a triple down like the other one. Yeah, we're going to skip that. Definitely not as exciting. Ah, it's a Revachon, it looks like. Totally a Revachon. We have a long enough line, which is probably like 5 minutes, that I don't feel like riding. So, yeah, pretty basic, no theming. Not gonna miss anything by skipping this one. The old grumpy guy's not operating it anymore. Man, he looked not so happy to be there. He's probably there for someone who wasn't here on time or something. I don't know. He just looked so miserable. Alright, so we're in a pink Cadillac. Too bad we don't have the Cobra there. The Mustang. That would have been fun. So we got these awesome tail fins. And hey, look, it's Elon Musk. Eat your heart out. Driverless, man. Driverless. And I swear, this feels like it used to be go-karts or pedal carts or something, because it's so wide. And usually they're not made out of asphalt. If they were, hey, that's a good reuse of a attraction. So, mainly rose it because I wanted to show you where it takes you down to, the bob cart. Look at this. This is really cool. Hello. Yeah, that section's really fun. So basically it's like a helix down and like a helix up, and that's it. So it's quite short. I can't compare it to anything else because it's the first one I've done, and I don't believe there are any in America. I could be wrong. I know who would know, but yeah, really fun. So, transportation ride talk with Alex. I don't have anything else to say. I already said everything on the public cars. This looks so nice. And it's got little show scenes. Huh. There's like no line. We'll go do it. That was weird. I don't know if like these scenes are something that are like common knowledge to German kids, or if I don't know. I literally have no idea what that was. The lighting was terrible, so sorry about that. Probably didn't show very well on camera. I love these little rides, so we're gonna go do whatever that dark ride thing is. All right, time to check this out. It says it's new, but like nothing about the building or anything would say that it is new. Maybe it's a new re-theme? I don't know. We need to figure out what this is before we leave.
Oh, it's a boat ride.
Weirdest dark ride ever. Alright, so that is going to do it. It's Schwaben Park in Germany. I had a fun, like, 2 hours here. Got to ride Wild Hilty, which was very unique, and had a fun time. That's it for part 1 of day 23 of the European Mega Trip. Please be sure to hit that playlist to check out all the European Mega Trip vlogs. And we'll see you next at Legoland.